Hello, my fellow Orcas. Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 is coming out tomorrow, and I am extremely excited. To show my excitement, I am going to be analyzing chapter 5 teasers of the Poppy Playtime channel that they released. So, they released like a few trailers that I'm gonna analyze. So let's just go from there and analyze them before the day it comes out, because it's coming out today. And the reason why I sound extremely tired is because it's 3 in the morning. It's 3 in the morning. So this was supposed to be recorded much earlier, but you know, I uh I was doing other things, like I did my homework, like school homework, and I went, and after that, I went outside for like a little while, and then I came back inside. I realized something, and then I fell asleep extremely early, and then, yeah, I fell asleep because, like, the night before that, I didn't go to sleep at all. I was up all night. And then, because, like, when that happens, your sleep patterns now mixed up, and it just messes with your sleep pattern. And I fell asleep at that time, and I woke up, like, 30 minutes ago, I'd say. 30 minutes ago? Yeah, 30 minutes ago. Enough about me. Let's go into Poppy Playtime. First trailer, we see this first shot of the lab where I'm guessing we're gonna be in the actual game. And this is just a theory, I'm gonna say, because I'm not totally sure. What if the orphans are kept here because this is, I think, where was Huggy Wuggy was you know, not rebuilt, but revived here. Then I'm guessing you see one of the rooms that were in the hallway, and there's not much to see here as well. All there is just some splattered blood and stuff just scattered around. So I have nothing to say about this map, I guess. Then we see this very weird yellowish, bluish, sumish, whatever that is. And this connected to one of my theories. The theory might be that Doey might still be alive, and this might be the remains of Doey. Something. We still don't know. I still don't know, at least. Probably other people do, but I still don't know what this stuff is. Even from the 5th trailer, all the trailers, I haven't seen this weird thing. But maybe we can gather some more information about it in other future teasers, because in this teaser, there's nothing that interesting except the weird goo, whatever this thing is. Feeling this is the remains of Doey or something, but probably is, I don't know. And then in this shot, we see Poppy burning to the strange goo. So what I said earlier probably might be true or probably not be. But it seems like the goo causes fire, I guess. Since or it's probably on fire. I don't really know. Possibly the goo causes the fire. All we see is that the Poppy cutout is burning. And this is giving one of my theories that Poppy might die in the Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. It's really unknown. We've seen a lot of Chapter 5 right now. But I don't want anyone to die in Poppy Playtime Chapter 5. No one really. So, like, even Huggy Wuggy, he was one of my favorites, and I was begging for him to come back. So, yeah. And first teaser, we see a ticking time bomb, probably because the prototype didn't use all of the bombs used when blowing up Safe Haven. He probably used one of the bombs since the place is not that big. Yes, so probably about two of the bombs would be set, and the like probably would be set in the Safe Haven to almost kill almost everybody in Safe Haven. Probably asking, why did the prototype do such a thing? First of all, because he's the prototype. And second of all, he knew that Dowie was going to reach his breaking point soon as he lost what he most loved, Safe Haven. Protecting every single one of his friends and just crushing that when we're here will make it automatically turn on us. So that's why the exact reason why he exactly blew up Safe Haven. Not to kill us or Dowie. He wanted Dowie to lash out at us and, go full demon mode on us. So that can be another reason. So, yeah, we can just assume from there that's the reason why the prototype did it. It's honestly kind of true because a lot of the times, prototype can be very manipulative. So this would be an obvious, perfect excuse for why would Dowie do such a thing. And his anger and his emotions, that's what winded up, how he kind of died. So the prototype is very manipulative. Sorry, I said things wrong. And that's how Ollie was kind of born, because Ollie, the phone, the one turns out to be the prototype, which I kind of speculated already, because this was too good to be true. 3 allies, way too good to be true. We did have technically 3 allies. What is it? Kissy Missy, Poppy, and Dowie. These were good allies until Dowie, we had to kill Dowie because he was trying to kill us. I didn't really want to kill him though, but still we had to defend ourselves and do the job. But if Dowie was still alive, he would have helped us a lot through our journey, because you saw how he took out Pianosaurus / the one who had 20 seconds of screen time, right? Back to the trailer, shall we? We see Poppy run through the vents. Probably after Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, where Poppy runs away from us just because she didn't want to be caught by the prototype. And then Poppy runs down and getting scared, she runs back, and then she sees the prototype walking down the hallways, probably trying to find Poppy. We hear Dowie's voice, and when he comes, we see this unknown creature. She runs and runs until she falls into this unknown place or something. And then when she wakes up, feeling unconscious, I think, or whatever, she gets targeted by whatever this thing is, which we now know is Lily Lovebraids. Right off the bat, we see Huggy Wuggy get stabbed by the prototype. And then we see, I think, the corpses of our main antagonist, our old main antagonist, Pop Mommy Longlegs, Catnap, while as he's walking through them. Most sadly for me, Dowie's hat. Now that I'm praying that he's still somewhat alive. Then we see this weird version of Poppy, and he puts his hand on the glass. Then we see a snapshot from the trailer, old trailer. Then we see ourselves walking through the Lily Lovebraids place. New characters! This little guy is named Giblet. Mob Entertainment, please. Please don't kill this. We see another map trailer, and then we see a whole new Grat Pack and something on our other Grat Pack. Looks like a star. Then we see a hide-and-go-seek game with Lily Lovebraids. Then we see the prototype once again. We see this weird fungi, and we see Lily Lovebraids in general. how her face reveal looks. And I'm realizing just now she's talking to a cat. Why am I just now realizing? And then we see this weird machine. We flip it, and then it kind of takes us like a reference of like kind of how the toys got to where they are. And we see this weird stuff again with this weird monster again. And then we see us running through a mall, and we see this tree that kind of giving like a Disneyland vibe. I'm extremely happy to see Kissy, Missy, and Poppy, and there's this thing running, and they love a jump scare, I guess, and him gliding throughout the map. Then we see Huggy Wuggy gladly, and then we see this toys truck, and then we see this weird thing again. Everybody's chasing us. I was trying to dodge us. What's going on? The little bit jump scare, and Huggy Wuggy getting up. The prototype, and the prototype actually scratching the grass and breaking the glass. And then we see a little bit of a tiny bit of his eye here. And then that's the end of the trailer. And he says something here that I'm not going to do. And the reason, and... Oh, let me just finish this first. Chapter 5, Broken Things. Comes out today, which that's today. Reason why I didn't do the other, like, trailers of the person turning to a cat bee is because for time purposes. For my theories. Okay, in the first ever trailer, we see this weird goo everywhere. That I'm thinking that the Zoe's remains because why? Because that kind of looks like Dowie and is like, the other thing. And another thing. Another theory that Lily Lovebraid that was gonna be an ally. Since we saw the trailer, we seen like her jump scare and all of that. Now I'm thinking the complete opposite and guess what? People still have faith in her that she's gonna become, an ally. And I extremely doubt it because she already has a jump scare for us. If she has a jump scare, that completely gives it away that she's not gonna be an ally. But like, I feel like we're definitely gonna see the prototype in this chapter. We're definitely gonna see the prototype. No other doubt. Yes, we're gonna see the prototype. He's probably the main antagonist right now. And we still don't know about that goo. That weird yellow, bluish, whatever bluish that is. But whatever it is, it's still unknown what that is. We've got no updates on the teaser what that is. And it's like, I'm happy that Kissy, Missy, and Poppy are alive. I'm extremely happy of that because why? I was extremely worried about Kissy because she almost died in like 2 chapters in a row. Hopefully she doesn't almost die in this one because I feel like if she dies in this one, it'll be her last. Another theory. Hold on. Let me just think about it. Nope, Yarnaby's not coming back. What is that one? What is that other one? Forgot that theory. I forgot that other theory. Second theory. I don't think we're gonna kill the prototype. The prototype seems stronger as ever now. I don't know how we're gonna kill the prototype. Even in the trailer, I mean not in the trailer, Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, we seen Poppy saying that you lost almost everyone to protect you. And soon you'll have less than that. And he said stop that. Knowing that now that I think about it, we might kill him. We might. Because, like, it's unconfirmed if Chapter 5 is the end. Because people keep telling me that Chapter 5 will be the last chapter. Hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's not. Because I don't want it to be. Because Poppy Playtime has been, like, every time I loved Poppy Playtime. I loved its lore. I loved its characters. I loved its... Literally everything about it. My favorite character, Chapter 4 character right now, Chapter 5 character, is, Giblet. What that confuses me most is saying that you're the one who they keep talking about. Who are they and how do they know us? What I'm thinking right now is possibly the prototype in general, or Poppy, or Kissy Missy. I don't know. I don't know. Or Huggy Wuggy, possibly. And the way he keeps on saying that, oh geez, you're the one that they've been talking about. Like, who is they? Who is talking about us? How do they know about us? Who are these people who are talking about us? And how do they, communicate with you from... Because we're getting more deeper and deeper into the factory. How big is this factory? Because didn't one time I hear about there being a roller coaster inside the factory? If this place is that big, underground, realizing how could there be a whole entire not like a play place, entire like rides there. Not talking about those like classic like miracle. I'm talking about merry-go-rounds, roller coasters, and all those. How are you gonna have that in this place that already seems endless? That's basically it right now. I don't have a lot of theories about chapter 5 because everything's like everywhere right now, and I'm just a little confused about everything, and I have not too much theories about it. But the only thing I have a theory of is one more theory is those plushies, right? Those plushies are related to the smiling critters, but like they're like distorted and like broken. That's why they're called broken things, because like there are a lot of toys in that places that are broken. So that's basically it. Goodbye, my fellow orcas, and hopefully you have orcarific day, and you guys enjoy Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, because I will.